Spencer Lewis here for Sunset Speedway.ca. I'm here with Scott Wylie out of Hamburg, New York, talking all about the Canadian. We're gonna have an American this year at the Canadian Late Model Nationals. Now you were here for this show last year, were you not yet? Did you have mechanical?
Crew chiefing.
Crew chiefing, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were here. You saw what it was all about. You had mechanical problems,
yeah,
right?
blew the motor,
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sort of got to experience it. Big race, one of the best shows we had all year. And this was the event. All the late model guys said, you know, if you're bringing one show back, it's got to be this one. So Mark Dilly, the powers that be, put it together and said, you know what, this year, we're not going to give you guys water wings or training wheels, no competition yellow, 125 laps straight up. So finally, you're going to have a bit of an advantage because this is really what you were raised on, these longer distance races. So do you feel as though this is going to give you a bit of an advantage heading into next Sunday?
I think so. I mean, we've proven, you know, with the 75 lappers both this year that we've got a good long run car. I don't think Taylor is going to run it, at least in his car anyway, as far as we know, just to keep with the national points on the line and all that, being a non-points race. So I think we got a real good shot at it next week. The car's back to where it has been. Tonight we were trying to stretch tires a little bit, so we had some new ones for the end of the year and struggled a little bit in the second one, but it was pretty good in the first one, and I'm looking forward to it.
Now, this is not a surface that I typically hear the word abrasive associated with. It's typically pretty forgiving with tires, but at what point next Sunday is tire management really going to start to become an issue? I mean, is it halfway? Is it 2/3 of the way through? What are you thinking?
I think it's going to depend on what, you know, the built motor guys versus crate motors. I mean, we've seen that the built motors have a little bit harder time keeping the right rear on it. I think they'll probably wear out first. You know, we've proven we've been good through 75. You know, seeing where we are after that, I think it's, for us, it might be even a strategy of keeping the brakes on her, you know, for that long and making sure your brakes are good. So, I mean, I don't plan on running too hard until, you know, 50 to go at least. You know, hopefully keep yourself up in a spot where you can stay safe. You still see the leaders, and you know, if you can be up front, that's great in the lead. If not, you know, just ride until the end. And a lot of these guys, I think, are just going to fade away. I mean, you see it towards the end of these races that, you know, they start pushing or getting loose. And like I said, when we got everything working, we're a pretty good long run car. Stay pretty consistent.
I'm assuming when you're heading up to the lineup area next Sunday, you're going to have to throw that Saturday night mentality right out the window, right? I mean, these 35 lap races, it's going to be a completely different ball game, yeah?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, you find a comfortable place to ride. I mean, hopefully, you know, you get around people that are under the same mentality that you can do that. You know, not beating. If they are beating on you, let them go. I mean, it's a long. You got to understand that at the beginning of the race. Save your stuff. You know, save the tires. Keep the right front on it. Keep the right rear on it. And be there at the end.
Now, is that one of those things where for a lot of these guys it might be a bit of a pride thing because you never want to let someone go? Is that where it might sort of kind of draw you back a little bit?
It's hard, and especially if you got a good car. It's hard not to want to just buzz right up through there. But I mean, if you can do it without beating the tires up, that's fine. But you know, if not, you know, you're not going to battle somebody. You'd be pinched underneath somebody for a lot of laps. You know, you got to remind yourself of that in the head. It's hard. It is hard.
So second of the Gary Reynolds Memorial, second of the Spring Velocity, and I think it's super interesting that the 41 car is not likely to be in the field next Sunday because it's the only car that's been able to beat you in extended distance competition. So with those facts, you got to be feeling pretty good heading into Sunday night.
I am, and he keeps wanting to run. I tell him no, he's not running. He's not running with it. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. The car's back. We had a broke shock for 3 weeks. We were trying to chase it. It was getting hot and messing up. We finally found it. The car went bad there for a few weeks. It was driving me nuts. But I think we got everything back to where we got to be, and I'm looking forward to it, man.
After all the time and all the laps you've put in here now, a full season's worth of work, what would it mean to finally get to victory lane here? Because you've been so close so many times.
It'd be great. I mean, I just to stop getting heckled by a teammate for one. But no, it'd be, you know, we've worked very hard this year, and it's proven in the 41. And hopefully next year, like I said, we're going to get a new chassis with this car, which I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to get that. But it would mean a lot. It would mean a lot for our whole team. It'd be cool. I mean, I told Taylor he's going to crew chief for me Sunday instead of me crew chief for him for once. But we're looking forward to it. I'm really pumped. I think we got a good shot at it, and I think if we can keep the fenders on her and keep everything in one piece, we'll be good.
Throw a shout out to the sponsors that are going to get you here on Sunday afternoon.
First and foremost, Holdaway Automotive, Kart Start Toyota, Boston Deli, Nick Charlap's Ice Cream, Excel Racewear. That's about it.
Looking forward to it, my friend.
Wylie Performance Racing.
Wylie Performance has to. They're growing in Canada. You know, they're turning into like the Five Guys burgers, where you start with a couple locations and it explodes overnight. That's what's happening with Wylie Performance. So watch this dude Sunday, 125 laps, going to be a big event, and I'll let you go get ready, eat your Wheaties, get some sleep, and we'll see you next weekend here at Sunset.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Scott Wylie, right?